Hello and welcome back to my channel, Welshman Reviews. I'm Gareth and today I'm going to be showing what I picked up over the last few weeks. So pretty much all of these I picked up from when January hit, just after Christmas and that. So picked up a couple of things, one thing off the internet, and obviously you've seen the other two in my previous video with the Black Panther haul. So these are stuff I picked up when I went for my first outing after Christmas to Cardiff, and what I picked up off Zavi as well. So let's get into it. So I did pick up three figures. So first one is I picked up the Heist Nebula from What's If. I did. So got this on the cheap from Zavi, well under a tenner it was, so couldn't resist picking that up to add to my other What's If ones. So I got to pick up the others now for this. We will take a closer look. I did pick up an Imperial Officer from Dark Times, Star Wars Andor, so a nice little figure, only $4.98, plus got 20% off this, I think in game up in Cardiff. They're having like a closing down sale and they got 20% off most things, and they had 20% off this one, so I had to pick him up to add to Star Wars collection. And I also picked up, they had a Wolverine, so got 20% off him as well. Got to have a Wolverine in your collection, especially with the Marvel ones. So this is, reading on the back is when he had heated claws. Don't know the story behind that, and I don't know how much I like that, to be honest, but yeah, I couldn't resist picking up Wolvie for that. So they are my figures. I did also pick up from Zavi on a sale the Rocky 4 Steelbook. I'm not interested in getting the other Rockies on 4K or thing. I got the collection on Blu-ray. I'm happy with them. I picked this up because I wanted to see the Rocky versus Drago cut, and I watched it, and for me personally, I thought it was a better cut than the theatrical. It cuts out all the silly nonsense that Rocky 4 had and just concentrated more on the fighters. Took away as well the Dolph Lundgren's Drago as an unbeatable robot. It showed him a bit more. He gets a bit like in the press conferences when people speak for him and that, you can see it in his face. He shows it a little bit more emotion than he does in the theatrical cut. But yeah, very nice looking steelbook for this, and yeah, got that on the cheap as well on one of their sales. The others then I picked up from Cardiff, so I bought from Kex and HMV. So the one I bought from Kex didn't have much of a selection there, especially with the steel books. Very, very low quantity of steel books in there. But I saw this and I thought, I've heard a few things about this movie and I had to pick it up, and that was Wolf Cop. So it was only £6, and it's a beautiful looking steelbook, which we will take a closer look at. And I have watched this movie, and it is a good like a fan film type film. So obviously it's a low budget, but it's got pretty good practical effects, interesting story. So yeah, I'm looking forward to actually watching. I'm sure they got a second one of this as well, and maybe a TV show, a TV series. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely got to look out for that. But no, that was a good one. I picked up two premium collections, so two for $15. So the first one was The Hunger, which I have watched. That's why it hasn't got the cellophane on it. Very interesting take on the vampire law in this one and that. So yeah, with David Bowie and Susan Sarandon in this as well. So do like these sets and that. So building quite a bit of one for that. And I also picked up Two Jakes, which is the sequel to Chinatown, with Jack Nicholson in that as well, and I've got that as well on my premium. So they're on my watch list this year, to be honest. So I have to pick this one up as well. And then I picked up two little collector sets. One was the Proposition. I've had my eye on this for quite a while, and I was happy when it went down to $15.99. So definitely I had to pick this up. And this is the 4K one as well. So very good film. I haven't watched it for years, but you know, Guy Pearce is in this, Ray Winston, Danny Houston as well. It is, so I remember liking this movie as well, so I can't wait to revisit that soon. And then last but not least, I picked up the Westworld thing. I was never really going to pick this up, but it went down to, I think it was £21 or something like that it was, and I thought I'd give it a go. And I have watched this and thoroughly enjoyed it. Loved that it looked like an earlier Western, the way it was made. Bit of blood in this as well, which I didn't expect. And when the robots do actually turn properly and that, very good sequences as well. So yeah, very good underrated movie that you don't hear much about these days, especially the new series came out and I think more people talk about that. But no, definitely recommend this. So when I come back, we will take a closer look of what I picked up. Right, so first off, we're going to have a look at the figures. So I'm not going to open the boxes because there's not really a lot to open. With the Nebula one, it has a couple of accessories, a couple of hands, a gun. She looks pretty good, but there with her wig on as well. And then you have some of the Watcher Build-A-Figure stuff with it as well. Always like the boxes of these, especially the thing. You don't get the plastic much anymore on that. Now it's all pretty much just cardboard and that. So here's the others as well. I do have 1, 2, and 5. So I can't remember if I got the zombie Captain America. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I do have to pick up the other ones to finish off the Watcher as well. So I will be keeping my eye out to see if I can pick them up on the cheap. The next up then is the Imperial Officer. So nothing too special, just nice to have in the collection, an Imperial Officer. So he only comes with a gun, but it looks like a nice plastic cape he has on the back as well. So this is from Andor. Some nice little artwork on the side as well, and a little write-up on the back of the character as well. So yeah, nice cheap figure to have in the collection. And then last but not least for the figures, we have Wolverine. So we do get like a little bit of a berserker face but there. And there's a more thing. I would have liked a snarl or something like that on the face but there. But they are heated. It looks like they're heated a bit, the claws in this. So you got a bit of red on them and that. But yeah, I don't know much about this version with the thing. So tell me down below in the comments if anyone knows, to let me know. It's a little bit of a write-up on the back, but there as well, some nice little artwork as well. It is. I'm not really that bothered about getting the other Build-A-Figures to make that. This is just an odd one, to be honest, but he's not part. There's no Build-A-Figure in this one. There ain't, but no, very nice indeed. 20% off. Couldn't go wrong, to be honest. So the first one we're going to look at then for the physical media I picked up is Rocky 4. So it is a very nice looking thing. To be honest, I did like the steel books, but I couldn't double dip, to be honest, and I couldn't see a point, to be honest. So we do get a write up of the movies as well thing. So we do get the Drago cut, Rocky versus Drago cut in this as well. So obviously the scene at the end, but there stickers on them as well. So you open it up, we do get a beautiful black and white picture of them fighting, but there, cast and crew. Nice matte finish on this as well. And then there we have the Rocky 4, Rocky versus Drago. I think both cuts are on this, if I'm not mistaken, on the 4K. But I don't know if both cuts are on the Blu-ray, because I haven't really looked at that. And then we have the nice picture of the face-off at the beginning of the fight. So yeah, very nice Rocky 4 but there. And yeah, I do definitely recommend watching that cut of the movie, because like I said, it takes all the silliness out from this movie and just keeps the emotional parts of it in. So next up then is Wolf Cop, which I got for £6. So it still came with the J card. It is, so a little bit of a write-up on the back. I haven't watched the featurettes yet, so I need to get around to watching them, cast and crew, etc. This is a very nice looking steelbook. Let's take the £6 tag off of that, because it is pretty much open, so you do get the wolf and the human side face to face, but they're symmetrical type. It is some nice beautiful artwork as well, and for £6 I couldn't go wrong. I couldn't, say no to that. So nothing really on the spine except for a like thing down the thing to separate the two, but very nice indeed. And this is only a Blu-ray, and you do get a little sexy pose by the wolf cop himself, and it's the same picture on the Blu-ray as well. So yeah, very good, very nice, good practical effects in this movie for the Wolfman, the Wolf Cop. Next up then, we have The Hunger. So again, some beautiful artwork on these premium ones. And I think we only get art cards in this, which I will open in a sec. So usual things with these. It is a little bit, not much of a commentary. It's just commentary for special features for this. So we do get a Blu-ray and a DVD. We got David Bowie there in the back. And then if we're going to open this up quickly, we get some nice little art cards with this one as well. Some nice card ones. So there he is, David Bowie as well. A little bit of Warner sign on the back and warnings. There it is. So only 4, but a few nice ones there as well. So that's a nice one to add to the collection. We also have True Jakes. So this one does come with, what does it say? Blu-ray, poster, and art cards. You get a poster with this one. Not all of them come with posters. They don't. Some of them just come with art cards like the last one. But nice little artwork for there. Same on the front for there. It is very nice. So a few pictures of Jack Nicholson, some of the other characters in the background for there. And then we have the Blu-ray, just the Blu-ray on its own. And we have a look, a bit of a more of a glossy one on this one compared to the others. Like the other one was more cardies and more glossy. And then you have 2 Jakes on the thing. So Harvey Keitel as well in this, as well as Jack Nicholson. Do really got to get around to watching these movies. I do. And I take the poster is going to be a small one, but a bit of a different artwork. More of a traditional, the proper artwork of it. So yeah, very nice that one is. I do like the poster for that. That's very good. So yeah, I will be getting around to watching these sooner or later, I think. Next up, let's do Westworld, because I've already opened that. Let's get a little bit closer, sorry. So we get beautiful artwork here. It is, so we have, I forgot his name now, Yul Brynner. Is it? Yeah, Yul Brynner. Richard Benjamin and James Brolin in this movie. And there's the other 2 guys there. So we have some nice little artwork for there. And then we have Westworld on the back. And just tells you what you get on the back of this. Very good looking Blu-ray as well. It is. I'd be interested to see what a 4K of this would look like. It is. So we get the Steelbook first. So it's pretty much the exact same artwork as the other one, except you get a white background instead of the brown one. We do, and there's the Blu-ray, but there not much interesting on the inside, but there. But it is, like I was saying, very nice looking Blu-ray on this. It is, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see, like I said, what a 4K would look like for this. So we do get a nice little brown envelope with a nice little poster. A bit of original artwork for there on both sides as well. We do, and then we get a couple of art cards then of some of the scenes. So that's the massacre scene at the end when all the robots start killing all the guests. There's your main character. There's the main villain. And then a nice little art thing of the 3 things. So you get, it's Westworld, like medieval time, and Greek or Rome as well. It is 3 different worlds. You don't really think Westworld is what we stay in mainly, but it does cut back and forth to the other ones. Mainly the medieval time one, because you follow a little bit about a guest there as well. So really good film, though, to be honest. Like I said, not many people talk about it, and I do recommend giving it a watch if you can. And then the last but not least is The Proposition. So let's get the wrapping off this. And again, one I've had my eye on in thing for a while. Glad it's come down in price, so definitely have to pick it up then. Beautiful artwork with Guy Pearce on the front, but there it is. My only thing for this is I don't think there's a reversible cover on the inside, but we will have a look. It is, so special feature, a ton of special features on yours, because this is from BFI. I've got a couple of these type of ones, and they do really good work as well. I don't know what the transfer's like on this. I'm guessing it's got to be good. It has, but nice little write-up for the movie, but there as well, like I said, a ton of special features and that. And then, like I said, nice little artwork. Love the yellow, the dark mustard yellow proposition on the side, but there. And then on the back end, 3 brothers, 1 must live, 1 must die, 1 must decide. So let's have a look at the poster first of all. So we get a horizontal one first of all, so a bit of a more of an original one, but there. It's Danny Houston and Guy Pearce, but there as well. And then on the back end, it's the other one. Sorry I can't show it all in the picture, but we do see it on the cover. We get a nice little booklet here. There's Ray Winston. A little bit of write-up there. So again, a nice little booklet to have a read about the movie, which I do love in these sets. Most of all is the booklets. And I think that's it, actually. No art cards or anything in this one, unless they're in this. Nope, just the 4K and the Blu-ray we got, and then the same picture again, no reversible. That's the only thing I think with sets like this is I wish they had different reversible things like the Arrow releases. But again, a very nice look at some of my what I picked up this few weeks and that. Sorry the button right at the end here, but I did pick up another 3 things to round off my January purchases. I'm not purchasing anything else now until February probably. So I went out and about in Swansea and did pick up 3 ones as well, so 3 new Blu-rays. So the first one is Wolf Creek. One of the girls in work have been nagging me to watch this. I heard it's a cracking movie, found it for like £3, £3.50, so I had to pick it up to see what all the fuss is about. So yeah, heard it's pretty good, so I will definitely watch that tonight and find out what it's like. And next up then is Alien vs Predator Blu-ray Steelbook. So again, very nice indeed, embossed. AVP Alien vs Predator is embossed, and there is the you got a embossed frame as well, and debossed there. So we have the main Predator but there as well in blue, and then on the back end we have AVP, which ain't embossed on here, Alien vs Predator, but then we have the Alien then right at the back in green. So very nice little design. If we open it up, and then on the inside then we have the Alien and Predator as an inside artwork. So very nice. And then last but not least, I did pick up the Terminator from Kex as well, which I hardly ever see AVP and Terminator in it. So I saw this and I thought I couldn't resist picking it up. Very nice, simple design. But here, got Arnie's human-like face. But here, and then you have the T-800 exoskeleton skull. But there, very nice matte finish on here. So very similar. A few little scratches around it, but not too bad. And then you do get the Blu-ray disc and a nice little inside art with Arnie, and like he's look like he's falling apart or disintegrating a bit. But yeah, they are the extra 3 I picked up, so had to jump in just to show off them. And yep, that's about it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me what you've picked up lately, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.